Hi.
Hi,
Was
good morning. How is it going?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, me too. Like everything's perfect.
You managed to get to the meeting on time, Alex.
Yeah, this one.
That's good. So you are in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just like in some business trip for this week in Warsaw.
I see. What's the weather like in Warsaw?
This week is pretty much good, almost like mm, weather in Bratislava. So it's real summer. I think it will be except like this Saturday because it should be rainy on Saturday. But I will go home.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You will leave by the rain start.
Yeah, but actually, like generally, the weather in Warsaw is pretty shitty.
Why do
The whole year. It's cold, it's windy, it's rainy, like always.
Mhm.
Yeah. So quite close to, I think, to Norway. Yeah, so it's strange because of the geographical like position of Warsaw, but the fact is the weather is almost Scandinavian. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I never knew about that. Okay.
Yeah, me too. My first business trip here was in January and it was minus 27, minus 28. Yeah, so it was disaster.
Awful.
Yeah. And like me and my colleagues, which came from California, had only like summer shoes. So it was a challenge to walk through the city because of ice and
Mhm.
yeah, that's strange.
Crazy. That's crazy. Yes. Okay, Kate, how about the weather in Slovakia at the moment?
My phone is showing me that it is drizzle outside, but I don't see any drizzle. But it's really good weather for the morning, a little bit mm, cool. But I see that today will be hot day, so summer is on mode, and I like such weather. I don't want to don't want summer finishing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just enjoying it. And now it's very warm evenings in the city. Now it's such weather when uh, it's awesome to have some night or late evening walking through the city.
Mm.
Very warm temperature.
I know. It's amazing to feel that uh, cool air, but at the same time warm at night after a long, hot day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did kayaking last night
Oh,
at the
Oh,
nice.
sunset.
I saw. It
It was,
was on the sunset.
yes, on the river in Mykolaiv.
Mhm.
And it was so, so relaxing and so different comparing when you do activity on the water, for example, in the ocean, like Indian Ocean or whatever ocean there in Thailand and Bali, and so different when you do activity in the Atlantic Ocean. And they are so powerful all together and salty, but river is so calming. Yeah, calming and nourishing. So I got energy at the same time. I was so relaxed, but not overtired, not over relaxed. And that was after tennis, and also kayaking would require some physical work. Nice.
Mhm. And could you please explain the word nourishing?
Nourishing, to nourish. So you um,
Something new for me.
Yeah, for me too.
I will show you, I'll explain you now. So nourishing. So that's when you something that fulfill you with good things, and something that would care about you with its energy, with its atmosphere or something. So just let me find the definition.
So nice that there are so live activity in Ukraine. For me, it's like it's something unusual when here in Europe we hear only bad news from this war and so on. And when I see these pieces of life moments as you shared, it's very like
Optimistic.
uh,
Optimistic.
optimistic, and for me it's like uh, surprising how it's possible to combine all these parts. It's something very unusual for me now. What is going on in Ukraine in general?
Yes, I know what you mean. I was in your shoes. I was the same, and I'm so blessed and thankful that I'm in a part of Ukraine where is not the situation is not so bad. Like our like Mykolaiv, like in the center might be tough sometimes, but in my parents' district or area, it's so quiet. And yeah, you can hear sirens sometimes, not sometimes, quite often. There are drones running around, sometimes more often. But there, it's so different to Kyiv when they get that rockets and stuff.
Even in Kiev, I see that people is visiting some events. They can visit some concerts, and yeah, it's very.
The life has been going on, and people after I see people after tough nights, when they stayed in shelters in the underground, they continue working, they continue doing things, enjoying their lives. You know, I didn't enjoy life as much as I do now when I was back in Ireland, in secure place, when I was back in Thailand or Indonesia for some reasons. I had that security, like, but I didn't have the right vibe or something was missing. I'm having fun at the moment, doing tennis, meeting people, getting on with people so well because I know like it's so simple. It's like you're from this area, you're local, and things are so simple and achievable. Uh, that just right, pleasant, whatever. I don't know how to explain. I might find the right words to explain later. It's another topic. Oh,
Yeah.
it's just my period. And when I came, I was surprised as well as you about people that are enjoying life under sirens, under attacks. So that word is nourish.
Nourish.
Nourish. That mean nourish, its original verb to feed. Like you have a dog or you have a parrot, you feed your dog. Sustain or help something to grow. Okay, so healthy food nourish your body, or reading nourishes the mind. And nourishing means providing nutrients, the nutrients your body needs, and support. This is physical, and supporting or strengthening someone's mind, emotions, or spirit. So a walk in the nature can be deeply nourishing. The kayaking on a river can be nourishing because I absorbed, or I got nice energy, mood, senses, and etc. Mindful conversations are emotionally nourishing.
Thank you.
So if we will make like some parallel lines, so when you are okay right now and your condition became better when you're walking around, when you're kayaking, so on. So this process is like nourishing, like from 0 to +1. When you're like in minus, some process like which works the same way will heal you to help you to go from like -to 0 and +1. So like when you're like on lower state, this will heal you. When you're okay, this will nourish you. Is
Yeah.
that okay?
That's right. If I have a small plant, okay, and it's just I put a seed into my plant, and I would pour some water. I would add some maybe ingredients or whatever. I would take care. I would feed my plant. So that means I would nourish my plant.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
So, guys, question to you: what is nourishing for you in your life? What feeds you with good things emotionally and physically?
Morning coffee.
Yeah, yeah, that's
It's
true.
like a first step in that during the day. I'm joking, but yeah, it's really have some such effect.
Yeah.
Mm, For me, it's some could be some walking around the city. For example, yesterday I have very good time in the evening when the sunrise. We have a river here and a big how we call this part of walking area near the river. Набережная.
Riverside,
River,
riverside.
riverside, yeah. And I have a good time just to listen some music or podcasts or just nothing, just walking and watching on the people, on the river, on the city. It's usually it's some very simple things like that. It could be some traveling. It could be some time in cafe. Some food.
Time in cafe. I know what you mean. Personally, I used to have a friend. We worked together, and especially for her, it was so nourishing when she would eat out. So for her was must to go to cafe or restaurants at least once a day. And I remember she used to spend time in a cafe talking to her therapist. It was in China, back in China.
Mm.
And she was like, I cannot, like, that's must for me. Like, that's my pleasure. That's something that thrive me. I'm thriving because I do this. It was nourishing for her, especially. For some people would be strange, not strange, different things like cleaning the house or living in a clean space or tidy place. It depends.
Yeah, sometimes it really works. I like clean house too. It's not like every time. Sometimes it could be some periods when it's not so clean as it could be. But yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
And then another word to thrive.
To thrive.
Right. Do you
It's like
know?
feeling, yeah, to thrive when I'm doing that.
Yes,
Thrive.
thrive. Do you know this word, Alex?
Yeah, I know.
Could you define it, this one, please?
Translate. Yeah,
Define, if you can define or
define.
translate, maybe.
It's easier to understand when it's translated. It's процветать.
To grow, to develop, to blossom.
Mhm. So yeah, when you, it's quite hard to explain in English. Yeah, when you feel good and good in the dynamically good. Yeah. So good today, better tomorrow, even better next week.
You're
So
progressing. Yes.
you're progressing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. As for me, like what helps me to thrive is refueling the balance of my hormones. Yeah, like refueling my dopamine, refueling oxytocin, and so on. So it could be hugs, it could be sex, it could be walking around city, seeing some new things, or even relaxing and watching some stupid movies. Yeah, everything that helps me to recharge my energy balance in different ways.
Did you get it? When did you get nourished when you were traveling to France, your last trip?
Yeah, I did really well. Yeah, yeah, because uh, I found some certain time in early mornings and in evenings after exams just to see some new places, to discover new things, try some new food or coffee, yeah, to meet new people. So yeah, I covered it like as it was a month's trip, I think, just only 4 or 5 days. Yeah, it was almost a
Look,
month.
looking at your stories, it sounds like it was a long trip indeed.
And I hadn't like a chance to post everything. Yeah, I think I will find some time to finish posting. Yeah, and then the vacational posting, which happened like a month ago, is also in the queue.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
I want to add that our meetings is nourishing too, because it's really good practice in English, and the topics which we are discussing is really it's so alive, so connected to real life, and it's so deep every time. So I can say with a big sureness that our lessons is nourishing.
Amazing. Yes,
Yeah, I
I
would
would
agree.
agree.
And I think that my English is getting better. Really, it's working. Even this one meeting per week, it's really yeah.
Yes, I appreciate your efforts and your consistency as well. That does matter.
Yeah, I would agree. Like we have like so many different activities, and for me, it's really important to uh, keep going like with our English classes because it's really important for me. Even during my business trip, like I have like first meetings in half an hour. So yeah, to find some time for English, yeah, it's really important for me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I know.
Last week was really crazy because we had like connected English class and Slovak class and early
Brain
morning.
was broken.
Yeah, the brain was broken last week.
But it was interesting experience.
Yeah, I felt myself like my condition was after like a hard alcoholic evening or like even drugs because yeah, my brain was totally off.
Maybe it was informational hangover,
Yeah, 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 it was.
a mental hangover, if we can say this. Can we use mental hangover?
Interesting how some people learning several languages because now we're living in Slovakia. We are practicing English. We are talking Russian and Ukrainian, and it's one, two, three, four languages in our life. And when if we go, for example, to another countries, Bulgaria, Italia, so another language is connected to
The
to
fifth
mine,
one.
and it's so mixing. Even such small words as hello, it's mixing in my mind. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't say this is too much or it's not okay because psychologically, that's good that you expand, you develop, you learn more, uh, you're interested in many things and you are doing things. So that's good for your development and mental health. So that's cool, cool, cool. Even if it's not easy sometimes.
Yeah, it's anti-age
Okay.
process.
Yeah,
And
100%.
I used to struggle with switching from English to Russian to Ukrainian, especially because Ukrainian, I don't use Ukrainian so often. Like say, there was period when I didn't use Ukrainian, and now I don't feel any difficulties. I don't have anything like to switch. I can use surjik sometimes, Russian, Ukrainian, and it's so cute, I believe. But that's all right. But I can't imagine myself talking four languages, switching four languages or five. But
Mm.
who knows? Maybe in the future I will have to learn some new language.
Yeah, the world is so unexpected right now, so it's almost impossible to imagine where we would be like in 5 years. Yeah, because 5 years ago it was 2021.
Mhm.
We were like in the middle of COVID era. We're sitting home, like shooting some pastry classes, and the world changed so much after only 5 years.
Yeah, it's an interesting example. To my mom learned Spanish during one year. She's living in Spanish now, and I have never thought that my mom will talk Spanish. It's incredible.
Mhm.
So who knows? Who knows? Maybe we will speak some Japan language. I
Uh,
don't know,
Japanese,
in three
yeah.
or,
years.
or even Hindi. I don't know.
Yes,
Or Thai
yes.
language.
Never say never. Yeah. Um. So, I wanted to add some new thing which I discovered yesterday. This also regarding this nourishing things, I found a new festival which happens right now in Norway, and they opened the ticket sale for the next season. So for the next July, they just opened sale of early birds tickets, and this festival seems some unbelievable for me. It's completely another world. It's like Scandinavian world, Scandinavian songs, like folk songs in the middle of nowhere, somewhere in far islands in the sea. It just broke my mind. Yeah, people like living there in tents, like in some camping, yeah, living some folk music, like listening some folk music. Uh, Yeah, it happens like in July in Norway. They wear like almost winter jackets because it's freezing cold there. Yeah, but still it's like white nights, so sun is never going down. So it's another world. Yeah, I hope I will buy some tickets and will visit that festival next year. I have also some ideas in my wish list, but once I saw that, I felt that I wanted to be there.
Sounds very fascinating. And Kate, are you going there too? Or are you planning to go there?
Yes, yes, I will. We were talking today about this possibility, so we will make some plan how to get there and how to organize all this trip. It's so interesting. It's like another side of social media that we can find such interesting places, experiences. I'm just thinking about this side of uh, social media for nowadays, because a
Yeah,
lot of people talking about toxic mm, consequences after using social media, but there are a lot of pluses, and it's awesome if a person using it with this site just to find something interesting for life, for exploring, and so on.
yeah,
Yes, aside of that, they say that social media have bad impact on people, and they would put you down because you would watch so many things or be overwhelmed by this information, fake information, or some people would be mad because they would start to compare themselves to people's life and their life is fake and blah, blah, blah. But I find social media so nourishing, you know,
Yeah.
so many funny reels, jokes. I'm amazed that men are so creative. They create art or super cool jokes that I like, especially in English. I can discover different cultures because I can understand English. I can understand Australian jokes. I can get to know more about, so, for example, British culture, English culture, those tiny details that are hidden that you cannot learn. You can learn only while you're living there. That's so, I mean, huge opportunities, lots of things you can learn and get from them, from the social media. So many tricks, so many courses, or those, esoteric things, psychological things. For example, how get your wishes come true using some sort of magic. I don't know. I'm just testing one theory or one method how to get your wishes done. Why not if it's so simple? Following one girl.
Yeah, I have one conversation with about this triggering. Is it correct to say triggering by social media when person watching to someone's life and feel
Get triggered.
disappointed, get
Yeah.
triggered? Yeah,
Mm.
but I have my example when I was in Ukraine and the war started. I was watching the stories of some people who lived in Thailand, and I felt this triggering, but it was like a motivation for me to move. I have a big desire to see that country and to live there, and it was like a motivation. It was connected with angry. It was connected with even with some sadness about that I'm not there. But it was the point which is motivate me to move and try to live in this country. So there are we can use this triggering from another point, not to deep down, but use this energy to move and to wish to make our wishes come true.
To experience new things. I was
Mm-hmm.
staying with Bali.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I was living in cold Ireland, rainy Ireland, and I was looking at those reels. Um, I would say bright, colorful um, pictures from reels from Bali and nice tanned people, fit people watching sunsets, living their best life, freedom and etc. So I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
afraid because of social media, and I went through that. I got it. I've lived there. I got that experience, bad things, good things, but I'm so happy that I've done that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Even if it's something not super positive, it's experience, it's life experience, which is very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like so interesting. Yeah, it's like another parallel on this discussion when we lived in Thailand and we discovered that there is astrological tool when you can just set your birth date and see like some specific lines on the world map which could define some certain challenges in your life if you are living in some specific areas or like somewhere near those lines, if you know what I mean.
For example, if you will live in Spain, in that place, you can get some career grow.
Yeah, but like relationships will be pretty
Yeah,
shitty.
yeah.
Like,
So,
or yeah, there is another point or a line if you will leave some like in somewhere in Africa, then somewhere in Italy, then like in Romania and so on. Like if you live during this line, like you will have like some mm, spiritual challenges, like or like
transformation. Yeah.
yeah, or transformations. Yeah, and we found that like Phuket Island was for both of us like the place of spiritual like in inner transformations. We
Yeah,
had
it was never ending story.
yeah yeah
We even after 1 year we tired of all these transformations. We're thinking, oh my God, please stop for some time. Yeah.
yeah. There are some lines, there are some points, and some areas like which have like some the most powerful impact on your life. So it's like a theory, but just we can we could just see only impact on Phuket Island because all other places where we lived or we're living right now, there are no lines, so we cannot connect it with anything. And it was so surprising for me that the best place, the best line, and the best point in my life is really on the Moscow city.
Mhm.
It's
So
connected with your work, yeah,
yeah,
with
with
business,
career, with
money.
personal, yeah, with
Mhm.
personal development. So yeah, the best place for my life is in Moscow. It's
But in
uh,
Bratislava, we have some line to for each
yeah.
of us. It's different.
So yes, it could be minor one.
Yeah.
And what about your place, Kate? If you can share, what's the best place for you for living, for development?
I don't remember. Alex, you do you remember?
I think it's closer to Sevilla.
Some in Spain, yeah.
Mm,
Maybe we will try to live there sometime. I
yeah,
have a
like
lot of fantasies about living some short periods in different places around the world, about, I don't know, half a year or 1 year. It's very interesting to explore new country, to explore myself in this country. Yeah.
yeah, 1 month is not enough. We lived a month in uh, Montenegro, a month in Italy, and this month like was oh
Mm.
we just not need to leave here because it it happens so fast because of work, because of like some routines, and you have only a weekend or 2 weekends just to see the country, to feel like everything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lena, do you have like any other specific place where you can, yeah, where you want to live or to try how the experience was? Yeah, like except Bali.
I would like to try to live in London for some reasons and visit Scotland and Northern Ireland as well. Portugal would be one of destination, South Africa, um, Italy as well.
Hmm. And where in Italy?
Well, closer to Sicily, or I would like to visit a few spots to be able to understand the country. So maybe my next long trip would be Italy, around Italy or
Mm,
Portugal. Portugal sounds very romantic, and um, yeah, I think food is nice there, and culture and people and the ocean as well.
mhm, mhm.
Of course, I'm interested in English-speaking countries like the UK, Australia, maybe Canada would be nice to visit, or the USA. But some I don't know. I need to pick the specific route or specific area in the USA because it is big, and I have
Yeah.
no plan for now.
And even in Italy, yeah, it's pretty different. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, I could be wrong. It's almost 20 regions there, and every region is unique. It's even more contrast, like in comparison to Ukraine, because living in Kharkiv, Odessa, and Lviv are quite different experiences.
Yeah.
So yeah, the same in Italy, like living in Turin or Milano, living in Rome, or living somewhere in like in the south. Yeah, because Sicily, we visited Sicily, and it's really like another country. It's Italy, but another one. People are different, culture different, transport rules are different. Yeah.
In Spain, the same story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I
And
need,
Sicily,
sorry, go on.
yeah, Sicily like works like as Odessa. So if you're from Odessa, Sicily will could feel you like could be felt like at home because of culture, yeah, and mentality and rules, yeah.
What are you talking about exactly?
Mm. If you're expecting transport, it could arrive or not. If somebody will tell you something, it could be true or not. The price could be like imagining price, yeah. So
Yeah,
if you
people
could,
there is like
They like to
with
sell, they
this.
like to buy, and
it's like a huge privilege, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, like this Odessa Jewish
Mentality, yeah.
mentality. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like it. So, and what about you? If I would ask you about your thoughts, plans, or if you consider in any country to visit or to live in.
Okay.
Um, I would like to live some time in Rome, in Italy, in New York. It's my big um, dream to live some time in New York, but it's so expensive that I can't imagine how to realize it. Um, what? I don't know. For me, it's easy to say some countries which I'm not interested in. Um, then
Mm,
because I think, for example, if we will have possibility or some varieties to go, for example, to Mexico or Brasilia, it will be interesting to live this experience, to try it. So,
Mm.
but if we're talking about this soul desire, now it's Rome and New York. I think these two cities.
Mm. Like as for me, yeah, I have like some short list, but I must say that there are some unexpected things happening in my life because a year ago I visited south of France first time in my life. I was not interested in France at all. I was 100% not interested in south of France. It seemed so boring for me. Like, oh, this like expensive south only like for billionaires on their Ferraris. I'm not a billionaire. I not have no money to spend on casinos and or even to pay like some 400 euros per night for some apartment. So I was not interested. It was not my story at all. But once I went there, I saw like another world. Yeah, and nowadays it's one of the most favorite places in the world for me because yeah, the people are great, the food is so delicious, the sights and beaches and the like sea is incredible. Yeah, so I loved the south of France. Yeah, and French language became sound more mm, interesting and romantic for me. Like before, it was it's French. Yeah. but now it's French. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So in my short list are London, I think some Japan.
Exactly. That is in my list too. Fresh sushi.
Yes, some like another world. Somewhere in Scandinavian countries. Yeah, I'm also interested to live like in Norway or in Iceland, because I like Scandinavian summer. I even wanted to try to live in Copenhagen, I think in December or in January when it's freezing cold there. So for some reason, this experience attracts me.
How long did you stay there
I
for?
want to leave. I want to try. We visited it only in summer,
Mm-hmm.
Copenhagen a
It's
few
about
times.
2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, just short trips. But it never happened in winter. I want to see how it works in winter.
To feel this hardcore.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you might experience opposite feelings. You might be wrong judging the Copenhagen winter by, don't judge the book by its cover. You might find this very, I would say, cozy and romantic in a way that everything is maintained, everything is well prepared to this
Mm.
winter. And it's another feeling when it's freezing cold outside and snow and gray, and then you get in, you have your cup of tea, you have your mulled wine, and then you enjoy different things, cozy things that you cannot enjoy when it's heat, when it's tropical heat all year long, those palms, fruits. You appreciate things more when you are in sometimes, let's say, tough conditions, tough weather conditions. You appreciate that Netflix uh,
Mm.
nights in a cozy room when it's nice and warm inside. You know what I mean? That's my point.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's like about winter in some, for example, Carpathians and some mountains. It's very cold outside, but it's very cozy inside. Yeah, after working on the snow and so on.
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Sorry, go
And
on.
Singapore is interesting to visit. It's some special place, seemed like special place. We have never been there.
Yeah, and for me also it's Switzerland. Yeah, to get some experience
Yeah,
there in Switzerland. Yeah,
it's your top.
yeah,
You look more for European countries.
yeah, yeah.
See.
Like in in far countries. Yeah, I'm also interested in Costa Rica to get
Mhm.
some experience there because, as I know, it's pretty developed country with all the facilities. Yeah, with all the like important things like supermarkets, like normal roads and so on, and it's pretty safe country with good food, with warm weather, with tropical things and so on. My
Where
colleagues, sorry,
where is this Costa Rica?
Costa Rica is like a small bridge connecting South and North America. Yeah,
I,
next to Panama.
I see it. That's funny because we were talking about Costa Rica last night. I was talking to my friend, Ukrainian girlfriend, and she stays in Ireland, and she was considering or she was thinking to go to Costa Rica in August.
There are so many interesting places in our earth.
Absolutely.
It was unexpected for me when I worked in some company and I had colleague from Colombia, from Medellin, Colombia. And as I know, Colombia is pretty also developed, pretty safe, not like somewhere in between. Yeah. And I saw that like lots of coffee from Colombia. They have lots of farms and so on, and the nature is good. But once I asked my colleague, is it worth to visit Colombia? He would never advise me. So he was not happy, yeah, living there. It
Why?
was surprising for me because of boringness, because of high prices for everything. Yeah, he like their families are big, and he told me that like even visiting some another city in Colombia, so like inner tourism, like when you're going somewhere with your family, it's more expensive to go to another city in Colombia than to have a flight anywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hi, bro.
So that's why they just prefer to get some plane, I think, to like some islands, Caribbean islands, to visit some islands rather than visiting Colombia.
Mhm.
It was really interesting.
Okay.
Is it worse? What does it mean? Is it worse?
Стоит ли это того? Worth,
Worth. Yeah.
worth, not
It's not
worth,
with
like,
S,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's
worth.
worse. Because I'm looking worse and it's another meaning. It's about bad.
Yeah.
Is it bad? Mm-hmm.
I must leave now because I have a meeting. Next
No
meeting.
problem.
And I have a training, so
Thank you for this session. And I would love if you um, leave this day with a question to yourself. What can I do now to nourish myself in different ways? Okay.
thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you, Lena.
Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Yes. Same to you.
Thank you.